There was a question posed to us about how to deal with parents who are wondering why their kids aren't progressing fast enough or why they're not getting results quick enough. And I guess this could also be applied to dealing with coaches who maybe don't think that the results are coming fast enough. So there's a couple things you can do. One is you really need to educate people up front about how long things take. You also need to explain what you're doing, why you're doing it, and document some of the progress that is actually being made. Sometimes the progress that is being made is not necessarily what the person or the coach is looking for. So, for example, maybe the weights aren't going up for a team as quickly as somebody thought that they should, or they're not getting in shape as fast as the coach or the parent thought that they would be. But you have to then talk to them about how much better they're getting maybe at their form and how you had to take a step back and work on their technique because the weights couldn't be increased until their technique was good. It may be the same for their speed. Well, first we had to spend a lot of time changing Johnny's mechanics, or Johnny wasn't in shape, so we had to spend a lot of time on that before we got into the speed work. For the conditioning, it might be that, well, we had so many mobility issues or injuries that we had to deal with or limitations or whatever it is. You want to explain what you've been doing with your time, because the bottom line is you don't want coaches and parents thinking that you're wasting time and energy. You want to talk about what you've been doing. And then I guess the last thing would be is to make sure that you're documenting the progress and the results, because sometimes I've had people who have dropped a tenth of a second on a 10-yard sprint, and they think like, wow, a tenth of a second, that's not very much. But if you're a trainer, you know that a tenth of a second on a 10-yard sprint is a huge improvement. So you need to explain what that means, what improving 2 inches on a vertical jump means, how long it takes to improve on things, because I think sometimes people are expecting miracles. So I think being upfront about what to expect, talking about what you're actually working on, and then talking about how fast or what kind of results to expect are some things that you can do to help kind of deal with parents or coaches who are wondering why maybe they don't think they're seeing progress fast enough.